Hello, my name is Marina Álvarez Vega, and I was assigned speech sample number 1, the one of the Japanese speaker. First, I'm going to talk about accentedness. This is the degree in which the pronunciation of a speaker differs from the native pronunciation. In this case, the girl presented a heavy accent because of L1 transfer. Some features that showed this were: first, in Japanese, speakers pronounce consonants together with vowels. So, for a Japanese speaker, it can be hard to pronounce 2 or 3 consonants together. And this was the case of the girl, because she couldn't pronounce the word most. She said mos without the T sound. In this same example, we can see that the girl also didn't pronounce the diphthong O, because in Japanese they use just pure vowels. Also, in this speech, we can see the replacement of the R sound for the L sound. For example, in words such as theories, the girl pronounced theories, or foreign, she pronounced falling, because they don't pronounce the R sound. Another feature in their native language, in Japanese. Another feature of the Japanese language is that it's a mora-timed language. Moras are smaller than the syllables, and they are given an equal time and length, while English is a stress-timed language in which some syllables are shorter or longer than others. So because of this reason, the speaker has a lack of stress, presented a lack of stress in the words, and a flat intonation that made her sound robotic and with a monotone. As regards intelligibility, that is, how well we can recognize and understand the speaker's words, I think despite of these problems with the sounds, because of L1 transfer, the girl was quite intelligible, because I could understand most of the words isolated. Moving on to comprehensibility, that is how easy or difficult it is for a listener to understand the overall message. In this case, accent affected comprehensibility, because even though the words were understandable, the message was hard to understand, or as a listener, I had to put a lot of effort to understand the message, the overall message. Now let's take a look at intercultural communicative competence. This is the ability to communicate effectively and appropriately with people of other cultures. In this case, as discussed earlier, differences in rhythm, stress, intonation, pronunciation can impact intercultural communicative competence. However, a strength or something that can increase intercultural communicative competence is a feature of Japanese culture. This feature is that this language places strong emphasis on politeness and respect, so they might adapt to other cultural norms. So this can make a Japanese speaker have an acceptable intercultural communicative competence, like the case of the Japanese girl that we saw in the speech sample number 1.